So I saved this. This is a screen grab. CTV Vancouver, August 13. All right, so that's almost 3 weeks ago now. So I think let's have a boo here. What does that say? Tuesday, September 4. So whatever. But I had saved that. Fecal contamination at Vancouver beaches, gross and embarrassing. Locals say water not suitable for swimming. But cooling off in the waves this week could get them sick, thanks to high levels of E. coli, a bacteria associated with human and animal feces. Locals told CTV News they feel bad for visitors who arrive in the city only to learn some of its most popular swimming spots are off limits and for disgusting reasons. I believe it was, I thought there was 4 beaches closed. I might have that somewhere else. So that's, yeah, 4 beaches. 4 of the main beaches this summer, just 3 weeks ago, in Vancouver were all closed due to high levels of E. coli. That's human and dog poo. So I clipped this out of the article as well here. I don't know why I did it like this. Officials still don't know for sure what caused the E. coli levels to spike. This is just 3 weeks ago, August 2018 in Vancouver, Canada. Officials, they don't know for sure what caused the E. coli levels to spike, but Dr. Liu said he suspects there are a range of factors, including an increase in boating activity and more people bringing their dogs to the beach. So an increase in boating activity can lead to a spike in E. coli? They think people are just going out to English Bay to flush their toilets and to jump into the water and take a dump? Come on. Or dogs. You know, I actually I'm not in Vancouver right now. I lived there for 6 years. Man, the locals were very proud of their beaches. You think they would let anybody let their dog take a dump on the beach and then run away, or throw the dog poo in the water? You know, there would be confrontation. I mean, people would say, "What the hell are you doing?" Oh, sorry, I was out of focus. Eh? Hotter weather brought on by climate change also likely plays a role, according to Liu. With hot weather, bacteria does grow. And it could be as simple as that, he said. I know that there's 4 words I see. One of 4 words, or all 4 words, in every single climate change article ever written. If, might, could, maybe. You'll always see one of those 4 words. So, Dr. Liu, okay, all right. So 3 weeks ago, okay, officials don't know for sure what caused the E. coli levels to spike. Vancouver beaches. Well, what do we got here? Star Vancouver. What's the date on this? Do I have the date? Well, here's what I'm looking for. More than 45 million cubic meters of untreated sewage flowed into BC waters in 2016. According to Environment Canada data obtained by Star Metro. More than 45 million cubic meters. Untreated sewage, that's 2016. Volume of wastewater released through combined sewage overflows in BC 2016 does not include the volume of untreated wastewater released purposely purposefully by cities like Victoria, which does not yet have a sewage treatment plant. Isn't that amazing? What you know what that says right there? Victoria does not have a sewage treatment plant. Every single toilet flush in the city of Victoria on Vancouver Island in the province of British Columbia, every flush, every single one, goes straight into the ocean. But here's the volume of wastewater released in 2016. The red is the lower mainland. That's where the beaches are. You know, I mean, Jesus. That's 2016, okay? So, all right, so 3 weeks ago, Dr. Lou, not sure, the experts don't know why the beaches are closed. Here we go now. Raw sewage dumped in Metro Vancouver waters saw 5-year high in 2017. So that's 2 years in a row where there's just an incredible amount of untreated sewage runoff. 2017. More untreated sewage and runoff polluted Metro Vancouver waterways in 2017 than in any of the 4 years before, according to the latest Environment Canada data obtained by the Star. 39 million cubic meters. Now, look when this article came out. July of this year. So in July of this year, in a Vancouver newspaper, Star Metro Vancouver, there's an article about how the most poo dumped into the water in the lower mainland than the previous 4 years. And yet, that's July 16th. And yet by August 16th, they're saying the 4 beaches are closed. And Dr. Lou's like, well, we have no idea. Officials have no idea why there's so much E. coli. You know, it's unbelievable. Oh, God, sorry about that. Billions of liters of raw sewage, untreated waste pouring into Canadian waterways. Oh, it's the quote down here. I mean, did any of you folks seen this? Canadians love the water. They love it to swim, to drink, to fish. It's very important to our economy, and so we certainly need to be doing better. Canadians love the water, Catherine McKenna said, our Minister of the Environment and Climate Change. They love it to swim, to drink. So why did they have to add it in brackets? Like, would the normal reader have assumed that we love to swim and drink beer while we're swimming and fishing? Oh, Jesus. Good Lord. Oh, my God, again. Montreal sewage dump given green lights by Environment Minister Catherine McKenna. That's like just... That's November 9. That's like less than 1 month after the Liberals came into Trudeau, you know. I mean, really, that's like within 3 weeks. Our Minister of the Environment is like, dump! So that's Montreal. I wonder if there's any... well, there is a correlation. I think in every instance there's a Liberal premier wherever this dump crap is happening. There's a Liberal premier, you know what I mean? You can't say there's a Liberal mayor in every city, I don't think. Almost, though, right? Sven Robinson there in Vancouver, and this would have been during the Coderre era, right? In Montreal to dump 8 billion liters. Look at that. That's the UK. That's the independent from the United Kingdom. November 10th, 2015, less than 1 month after Trudeau's Prime Minister. Montreal to dump 8 billion liters of raw sewage in St. Lawrence River. What the hell, eh? Why not? Even the UK noticed, man. Well, of course they did. What's this? Oh, well, I actually have that. Oh, we gotta get back to that Dr. Lou as well. All right. Dr. Lou, right? Vancouver Coastal Health. Is there website, vch.ca. So there's, I mean, this is from 2017, I think, so, yeah. So he's got a slightly different title, I think, but they're right there at the bottom. Environmental Health in Vancouver, Dr. James Liu, Medical Health Officer. So last year, you know, he's Vancouver Coastal Health. So how confident are you in Dr. Liu's assessments of the E. coli spike? Extra boating activity, more people with dogs on the beach, or climate change? You know? Nothing about Jesus H. So look what's coming up. So I just looked around for his name. It only takes a couple of minutes. Look at all this insanity. Shift to a better world. Oh, yeah. Shift Collaborative. Awesome. Climate Change Symposium. Oh, let's go, man. November 5th and 6th, Kelowna, BC. This is coming up, 2018. September, this is 2 months away. 2 months away tomorrow. Exactly 2 months away. So, you'll have to scroll down to find our good friend, Dr. James Liu, speaking at the Climate Change Symposium. So what do they call him now here? Lead Medical Health Officer for Environmental Health at Vancouver Coastal Health Authority. Attaboy. And then just, I mean, look at all these people. Go check it out yourself. But look at this, you know. This is right from Geneva, this guy. This is UN Geneva, okay? Look what they do to a human being, the United Nations, to make them spread the gospel, cult, religion, whatever you want to call it, of climate change. Sorry, folks, but old Diarmid here is no longer a normal human being. Team lead, Climate and Health, World Health Organization, Geneva. That's just scary as hell, man. That's just weird. Like, that's not even a normal human being there at all. Look at all this insanity, man. Who's this weirdo? Trevor Murdoch, lead, Regional Climate Impacts, Pacific Climate Impacts Consortium. What is that? Jesus Christ. Look at this. You know who that? Look at that. Who does that remind you of? Who is that exactly remind you of? Do an image search for Gerald Butts. I'm telling you, all of these guys, these weirdos, man, a lot of them look like this. Short hair, round glasses, scruff of facial hair all the time. This guy could be Butts' brother. That's his little brother. Think of the casting for Frasier. Frasier and Niles. Butts is Frasier. This is Niles, man. Chris Buse, postdoctoral fellow, University of British Columbia. Well, I guess we'll be hearing a lot more about you, Chris Buse. Let's change your B to an R and call you Chris Ruse. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. Look at this. There's the weirdo. Diarmid Campbell Landrum. I suppose if you say that 3 times quickly, something weird will happen. I'll let you folks try it. Diarmid Campbell Landrum leads the climate change. No, I'm not even going to read this shit. Anyway, Dr. Liu, your Vancouver expert who has no idea why there's a spike in E. coli in August 2018, is speaking at the Climate Change Symposium. It's ridiculous. Is that what else I was looking at there? I think I have a screen grab of that. Mohawk Water Defenders protest Trudeau government. That's November 11th, 2015. So right around the time Climate Barbie was giving the go-ahead. Climate Barbie and Code Air. Christ, was Couillard the premier then? I don't know, man. I don't live in that province. I was born in that province, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Not in Montreal. Everybody go to hell. Is that what I was just looking at there? Now, Quebec City, February 2018. This is why I'm not sure if in February 2018 Quebec City had a Liberal mayor. I can't remember his name right now. Baudin or something, I don't know. Quebec City dumps 46 million liters of raw sewage into St. Lawrence River. Hey? Insane. Quebec City dumped about 46 million liters of raw sewage into the St. Lawrence River over 12 hours in order to schedule maintenance work on a pumping station. I think that was the exact same reason they said they had to do it in Montreal. Montreal came under fire in 2015. We're dumping raw sewage. Just keeps going. Here's Ottawa. Now this, with Ottawa, they don't have to do a dump every time it rains. Every time it rains in Ottawa. Do I have the date on this one? I don't think it doesn't matter. It's every time it rains. Heavy rain has caused more than 340 million liters of diluted sewage to run into the Ottawa River this week. Liberal mayor at the time, Liberal premier Kathleen Wynne. And whenever this article was, I bet you Trudeau was prime minister. But to be honest, I believe this has been happening pre-Trudeau in Ottawa. Look, this is... That's the capital city of a G7 nation. The liberal elite, they don't care about that image. That means nothing to them because they drink their water from glass bottles. And they would never actually be anywhere near the part of a city where condoms and tampons and hypodermic needles and just poo, and it's, look at this, man, Jesus H, that's going straight into the river. This goes on every summer in Ottawa, yet we keep electing the same mayor and it's never an issue. I don't know why. I guess I just gave away where I am, eh? We also have the worst roads in Canada, but that's a different video. Oh, global chlorine bleach like to end. Yep, I know. Everything, man. It's just, you look around, you find the truth. Anyway, this was about POOGATE, and there you go. I guess that's my presentation. Weather, I mean the hot weather, okay. Last slide. So, I mean, there were some hot days in Vancouver this summer. There was a high of 28 on July 17th. Look at the average temperature for July 2018. Vancouver, British Columbia, 2018. Right now it's 18 degrees. September 4th. Coming on to 2 in the afternoon in Vancouver. That's a nice cool day. That's a beautiful day, man. I lived there for 6 years. Early 90s. Average for July 2018 is 19 degrees. Their highest temperature recorded for the whole month was 28. That's hot for Vancouver for sure. But it's not like, oh my God, you know. Typically, humidity is 100%. I wonder if there was a humidex reading with that, but what the hell? A humidex reading does not cause forest fires. Anyway, that's also a bigger video. I think that's about it then. Thanks for the rant. It's almost 20 minutes. I finished my tea. See ya.